That's a good team, and we didn't come ready to play today. I didn't like the way we started either half. I think 8-2 didn't have a lot of pop, and I think that second segment was 17-6, and meaning when we started the first half and then started the second half, just did not have a lot of pop. I was searching for it. This young man right in here, I mean, he gave a ton of it. He flew around, he got guys shots, and I was really proud of him because I know what it's like to be in moments where you're a freshman, you're kind of in, you're out. It's tough, but I thought he did a lot for us, and I really thought he got himself going and got us going just by engaging the basketball, being up in there, making his presence felt, and for a stretch there was, we had arrived. We had gotten into kind of who we were against Loyola, and we just didn't have it tonight. So we're gonna have some real good conversations amongst our staff. Looking at it, being objective as possible, trying to find the right pieces that fit, and then the one thing that you're gonna be if you play for Valparaiso University, if you play for the Beacons, you are gonna be tough, and you are gonna compete. And if you don't do that, you're not going to play. And that's going to be the message that's going to be sent.
Ben, as kind of the elder statesman for this group, been around a long time. Is it to the point of, like, I don't want to say players only meetings, I don't really know if those things are cliche or they matter, but like to come back from the Loyola heartbreak and then have this, just kind of where are you at in terms of like what you want to say to those guys?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely got to do some soul searching and just find an identity of who we want to be. I think we've just been inconsistent all year. Loyola, I thought we played hard. Tonight, obviously, we didn't. So I think we just got to find out who we are, and we got to be that each and every night. And we got to take coaching, and we just got to practice hard and get ready to play hard every night.
And Ben, can you just touch on maybe the mental aspect of having to climb a mountain like an 18-point deficit, kind of routinely, it seems like?
Yeah. I mean, we just got to chip away. We got to find a way, find guys who are going to get in there and play hard, and just chip away a few possessions at a time, get stops, and just keep climbing.
I mean, Paul, honestly, it's got to be. I mean, we cannot be giving up as many easy baskets as we do. We didn't do that in the Loyola game. We just didn't, and so I mean that's the answer. We've got to defend better. This is a heck of an offensive team. I think they're top 25 in the nation in offensive efficiency. They're going to make you look silly at times, but there's just some stuff from an execution component. Like, is Mosley going to hit that step back? And those are tough shots. We're going to live with those. But then some of them were, our scouting reports keep him off his right hand. We got to do that better.
Darius, can you just touch on your approach to the game and to go from playing to not playing, and just that 4-minute stretch in the first half? What were you trying to do there?
I was just trying to change the tempo of the game. We look kind of sluggish. We got punched first, so I just trying to take advantage of my minutes that coach put me in for, then change the pace of the game, create more possessions, and just be a hound on defense.
Has the game, I don't know, slowed down as you've got more experience? Does it feel more comfortable out there now?
Yeah, I felt more comfortable today. I thought the ball felt good in my hands, and then I was controlling the pace on offense when I got in. Defensively, we just got to be sharper on our rotations and paying attention to the scouting report. But, no excuses today. We got punched in the mouth and we got punked a little bit. So I think we just keep playing our Valpo basketball and not play the level to our opponents.
Matt, obviously, Trevor was slowed a bit. You had a stretch in the second half where you had Darius and Preston together on the floor. What were you looking at with those two guys out there?
I know they'll compete. Bottom line, I know they'll compete, and I know they'll fly around. And I thought that they both, numerous times this year, have come in and just given us, that competitive spirit and that fly around attitude. And I think that makes up for a lot. I think it's impossible actually to be good if you're not going to do that stuff consistently.
Ben, can you touch on the emotion of going up against Donovan, former roommate, guy you came in with and probably pretty close with?
Yeah, honestly didn't really think about it too much. Just trying to get a win and lock in the scout and everything. But it was good to see him. Obviously it's interesting having an in-conference transfer. But I mean, at the end of the day, now he's an opponent, and we gotta go out and play hard against him. But it's good to see him.
Coach, could you talk a little bit about the role the officiating might have played? I know there's a little bit of frustration in the King and Kill here about getting their fourth back-to-back there.
I mean, it's a physical game, and I think, one of the things that their post play does is, makes it physical. And I think in those moments, it tends to favors the offense in some ways. And so, look, we were physical back. I mean, there's nothing we can do to control that kind of stuff. And there's contact on every single play. And if a referee wanted to, they could call a foul on every single play. But, I thought they did a good job. I mean, they were pretty consistent. I mean, I'm looking at this right here. It's, they had 12 fouls and we had 15. I mean, it's not that big of a difference. Or 15 to 12. Yeah. So again, it's not that big of a difference. It's frustrating when it's Thomas. It's frustrating when it's Kobe. But we got to do a better job of playing without fouling.
Now on a 4-game losing streak, how do you approach the next game mentally and put that behind you?
I mean, it's not easy. I mean, but the reality of you just really got to get back in the gym and you got to keep working, and that's the only way I know to get out of it. This is the best this conference has ever been to me since we've been in it, and we have faced a lot of the top preseason teams, and it's good. And so, we've got to get better, and we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We just got to keep getting back to work.
Taylor with 37 minutes in this game, 48 last game. Is that something you're hoping to continue?
Well, I think he's a very consistent player, and what I need is consistency. It's easy as a coach to coach guys that are consistent, right? Are you going to give me this stuff every single day? And we've moved. Wanted a little more production at the wing position, so we've moved Kev there, and then he's also a guy that's got to give us some minutes interior, and so it kind of works out where he plays a lot of minutes.